Hello everyone and welcome to Cherub Teaching Center. My name is Poonam and I'm a Microsoft certified educator. In today's episode, I'm going to train you on how you people can fix this div error which sometime comes in your Excel, and basically this is called to be as a division error. Okay, so that's what I'm going to train you today, how it normally comes up and what could be a possible solution in order to get it fixed. Okay, so I've created a demo sheet on which I will be making you people understand, and then you can practice it on your Excel sheet in order to understand it better. So let's begin with. So I've created this demo sheet in which I have sales data, though the sales data is very limited, in which in one column, that is I column, I have total number of units which is sold. In J I have kept it as that in how many days those units were sold. And now the output that I normally require from this data is I want to calculate what is the sale per day. Okay, so normally you understand, if we will be dividing the total number of units with the number of days I will be getting the sale per day. So let's calculate the sale per day first of all. So what I need to do is I need to divide the entries in I with entries in J. Okay, so I will be dividing this entry in I column with entry in J column. Okay, so I have got one specific data, and then similarly I can replicate this formula to remaining cells as well, and here you people can find it out that your division error is there. So people, first of all, understand why does this division error normally comes up. DIV normally stands for division. This will come up whenever you have divided any entry either with 0 or the cell is blank. Okay, so in case if you see it over here, this cell, let's say that mistakenly it was left blank. Okay, so when a cell is blank or when mistakenly you people have divided any entry with 0, this is when this error will pop up. So that means the solution to this is I need to ensure that when I'm applying the division error or division formula in my Excel sheet, it should not pop up this thing, rather it should pop up the value 0. So I'm going to recommend a solution to that as well. So this is the formula, people, that I have used it so far. I have divided the entry in the I column with entry in the J column. Now I'm telling you the possible solution to get this error fixed is that I need to tell my Excel that if any case you find this thing within the Excel, that means in any which case if you find a blank thing or any other thing in the Excel, please turn it to 0. So what exactly I would be doing is I would be applying an if error over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will be applying an if error. So how do you put up the if error? So I have to say over here if and then error. Okay, then my this column will start. This is the main thing that I needed. I want to divide the entries in the I column with entries in the J column, but I want to tell my Excel, please divide the entries in I to entries in J. If not, if any cell is blank or any cell by mistakenly it is the dividend, that means the divisor, I would not normally say, if the divisor is either 0 or the cell is blank, please convert that entry into 0. So this is the formula that I'm going to use it in order to make a solution to this division error which should not pop up. So people, what I'm going to do is I want to remove an error. Please understand this error once again. My main outcome or the outcome that I need from this data set that I have it in front of me is I want to divide the entries in I with entry in J. So that means my divisor is J. I am saying if mistakenly my divisor in J is either blank, if, that's the reason I put up if and then I have written an error. That means in case if the error pops up. So in case if there is an error which is popping up either when the cell entry is 0 in the divisor or it is by mistake blank, please convert it into 0. That means this error should not pop up. So I've applied this error and then I'm going to hit enter from the keyboard. Nothing will happen in this specific cell. Why? Because already I have an entry. That means I have the entry or the value in I column and entry in the J column. But if I replicate this formula to remaining cells as well, so you can see it very well that my error has gone now and it has converted that entry into 0 altogether. Why? Because my divisor was missing. So this ways, people, you will help your data to remove this error. And please ensure that when you're dividing any, when your main outcome is that you need a, any factor and outcome should be that you need the values to be divided by one another, my divisor value should neither be 0 nor it should be blank, otherwise this division error will pop up. So those people who are watching my channel for the first time and who have not subscribed to my channel yet, I would request you to please quickly go ahead, subscribe to Cherub Teaching Center. There are more things that I'm going to bring up your way. In case of any doubts, any queries, you can reach me on these three social medias, which is Instagram, Facebook, or Microsoft Teams. You can reach me on my Instagram ID, which is cherub.teaching.center. You can also reach me on my Facebook ID, which is Cherub Teaching Center, or the Microsoft Teams, which is Cherubians altogether. So thank you very much people for watching today's video. Now just go ahead and practice yourself and have a nice day ahead.